All right, everyone. Thanks for your patience. I hope you got up, stretched, got some water, stay hydrated. I am super excited to introduce to you our next run. It is Monsters Inc. Dream Team with Bamford. And without further ado, I'll let you take it away.
Bamford, you're good to go now.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I was just getting the Discord stream set up. Hope we are good there.
You're live right now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Bamford. I'm here with my co-commentator, Tims.
Hello, everyone. I go by 97 Tims. My pronouns are he, him.
Oh, yes, I forgot that my pronouns are also he, him. Off to a great start. All right. So we will get started here. So I'm going to hit new game. This is not the start of the run. I will count in for the start of the run. But we're going to watch a bit of this cutscene first, just so you can get a feel for the voice acting.
We love the voice acting in this game. Especially the Japanese version. The Japanese version voice acting is incredible. Which, this game actually has 3 different names, which is interesting. I'm sorry.
You're good. Okay, so we're going to start with Mike. We're going to come to a rest, and then I'll give a countdown for the time. The time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Incredible.
Okay, so this is orientation. Yeah, I already spun. So spinning in this game, I guess we'll get right into the movement, is slow. We want to be rolling. And if you're standing while you attack, you will spin. If you are rolling, then you will, or if you're moving, then you will roll. There we get to the first trick already. It's called mailbox jump, and I failed it.
Incredible.
Okay, we got it second try.
Yeah.
So the mailbox has pretty bad collision there, but you can jump on it and it skips a ledge grab. So now we get to break some boxes. Not much to say here. I mean, just roll into them. But for this next part, we will break more boxes. And we will find out that Mike is actually a lot faster than Sully. One, because Mike can roll, Sully cannot roll. Actually, this is not the breaking boxes. I lied. We get health and a 1-up. This is the breaking boxes. But Mike's a ground pound ability that he has. You're allowed to move. Sully's, you will just go straight down and that's it. So Mike is faster with the ground pounding also.
Yeah. So, as the name of this might suggest, this is literally just a tutorial level. It's really interesting because we're going to see Bam do something a lot called, I guess, pause skipping. And actually, the medals for this level do not count towards 100% exactly. You just have to do it like 100%.
Yeah, you have to get all. So there's 3 different medal types that you can get. There's bronze, silver, and gold. And you have to get all of them in orientation to be able to move into the first level set. It's really annoying.
It's interesting how this level functions across different versions, because in PS2, there's actually a way to skip a huge portion of orientation, while Bam is stuck here trying to find small optimizations for it, as we will see in this room coming up.
Yes. But as you'll see, I'm collecting these cans of ooze here. Oops, wow.
Let's go.
Good ground pound. And those add up to the meter on the left, and whatever color that meter is at, that's the color that we can scare. Right now, we're at yellow, so we can scare yellow. And in a second, we'll get orange, and so we can scare orange. For most of the run, well, actually, for every run, we're going to have to fill up the meter 100%, and you'll see why later.
I mean, of course, given that's a kid's game, like, the mechanics are not the most complex, like, by themselves, but we're going to make a quick work of them throughout this run.
Yes. Here's one optimization that I found like a week ago. If you jump off of that little hill, you skip another
that saves,
and it saves.
Yeah, that's huge for orientation. With just how freaking optimized it is at this point.
Orientation's very optimized. But there we go. Now we get a bronze medal, and keep in your mind how long these medal animations take. So we kind of sit there for a bit. In other levels, you'll get a "Do you want to save?" and then we'll play like a little cutscene. So just keep this in mind. But this is how to get the silver medal. You have to collect 10 tokens in every level, and they are where a lot of the routing comes in. That's silver.
Yep.
Very quick.
And actually, this route coming up was actually borrowed from the PS2 speedrun for this, which is a completely different game, by the way. We also just don't talk about it. It never existed. It never came out, but a bunch of people from Finland run it. So
yeah, this is I'm playing the official PC version, which is a port of the PS1 version. But there's significant differences. I will explain those in a little bit. But as you can see, the more higher tier of nerve, the longer it takes to scare them. So these red nerves take like 15 seconds each. It's pretty pain, and it's just me mashing a button on my controller and switching.
And also, there's a slight bit of RNG here. There's no way to predict like what your hotkey will be.
Yeah, you have to try and predict and hope that you get the button right.
I say hotkey, I meant just controller button. But
so after this, I'm gonna do a pause.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Boo bless.
I'll explain that after I do it.
Let's go.
That's fine. That's actually early, but in orientation.
Yeah, because like I said,
orientation's
only
the
level in the game where it doesn't matter. Exactly.
So that's
here we have one of the worst tricks in the speedrun.
Yes. So going back, actually, you know what? We'll explain this trick first because it's horrible. But these guys will hit us. There's actually enemies that can damage you. Didn't explain that in the tutorial, but whatever. If I jump at the right time, okay. That was second try.
That's really incredible, actually.
So you can get your jumps refreshed, and that skips needing a power up. It's really hard, and it's a big run killer.
Yeah, like 90% of attempts in this game die to just that trick. It's so brutal to have a trick like that at the beginning of the game, but you know, this is 100%.
Thankfully, it's the beginning.
You still waste about like a bit under 5 minutes in orientation, though.
Yeah. And this is where we get infinite jumping as Sully. So, the way that works is after you jump once, he will get an animation that resets, and if you time it right, you can chain that jump infinitely. You lose height over time, unless you are frame perfect. But we don't need to be frame perfect. We're fine with losing the height. And if you own this game on PC or PS1, it's really easy to pull off, and I guarantee you anybody can do it with like 2 minutes of practice.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do consistently, but like the timing is not very hard, I would say.
Yeah, controlling it is tough, but
also,
doing
that's
it is
probably the best scare in the game. Disco. But we're gonna see quite a few of those, including one where Mike pokes his eye. I know it's Bam's favorite.
Yes. Yes, the scares will get very repetitive very quickly, but we joke about them.
Booga,
and it
booga,
makes it
booga, 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 booga. That's...
So we just got the silver medal here, and that spawns in the third red nerve. Another thing that they don't teach you in orientation. But I get this specifically as my fifth one, because every 5 is when you get the bronze medal.
Yeah.
So here we go. Perfect.
Very nice.
So that it's like a 5-frame trick or something, but it's consistent. So I'll try and hit as many of those as possible. Each one saves about 15 seconds. Because see, I didn't get any medal animation. Just leave and re-enter, and I already had to leave to come back into the level.
And I think it really depends on what exactly medal you're trying to dupe and whether you've gotten it. Okay, actually, this is
that's another really hard trick called infinite jump up slopes, which is pretty self-explanatory. You infinite jump, but if you're on a slope, then you can actually gain height. And that one saved me pressing a button and about a 10-second animation.
Yeah, Bam. That was really, really clean from Bam.
That
you
was
see this
really fast.
Yeah,
That's
but
correct.
I believe we're going to see another pause thing right here. That looks nice.
Yep.
So what I was going to say was, depending on where you are, if you miss one, it can be detrimental to the run, because you could get a graduation cutscene if you're at the very end of a level, or
Yeah.
and if like you skip like 2 levels, I believe, like it's just it's an instant run killer at this level.
Yeah, and pretty much for world record, if I miss a single one of those, the run is dead. There is not 15 seconds of time save, really.
Yeah, but thankfully this is a marathon, not a world record attempt.
Yeah, if I miss them, it's just big whoop.
Yep. So this is Park, pretty linear level. There are
We only do one cool thing in Park.
Yeah, and it's I don't even think that in this segment that we're seeing Bam do.
We do one in this segment.
Oh.
This is where we learn about hub warps.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But after this one, I'm gonna do what looks like a pause skip. But there's no metal because I've only scared 3 nerves. And the timing is a lot more lenient.
Yeah, it honestly doesn't matter where you pause there. It's just Bam likes to be fast, so he does it like as a pause skip.
And I try and keep my timing. So when I warped out and warp back in, it refreshes all the ooze. So now I can go and recollect these all. And we need a lot of ooze to get those reds. So we'll do that a couple times. But that also saved an animation too.
Yeah. It's really crazy how in the last 2 years this run has really come along, because like what we're going to see here with what we saw at the hub warp, nobody really tried to see what would happen if you exit out of the hub, and because it respawns the ooze. So
only on PC, it does not do that on PS1.
All right, fair enough. And for the longest time, PSX or PS1 in this case was the main category, but that changed recently.
Oh, I actually missed one. I was late on that timing. Yeah, this is what we get to skip. So you can see this is just horribly slow.
Yeah.
Then we'll just quit out and go back in. Or to a different level. Now we get to go to downtown. The downtown's pretty linear. There's like nothing here.
Basically.
So
if the host has anything to read, feel free.
Yes, actually I do. We have a $23.19 donation from Izzy Hope 58, who says, "We have a 2319. Good luck to Bam on the Monsters Inc. run. And don't forget the Booga Booga." Thank you so much for your donation.
Booga 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 booga.
Booga 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 booga. That's an emo.
It's a very good meme because you hear it like 80 billion times in a run.
Yeah. Or ah-ooh, ah-ooh, ah-ooh.
Yep. Oh, booga 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 booga. Weird. So this is the one trick here, is that you can get on the ladder, and then I just mash to climb up.
Yeah.
That's it. Downtown is pretty boring first pass.
Oh, this isn't actually okay. This isn't a manip anymore. Never mind.
Yeah, I just jump up here because this one will run away from you, so you gotta just be fast.
Yeah. If you aren't fast enough, oh.
Okay, I landed on the ledge. That was some interesting movement.
Yeah.
Alright, pause skip time. Let's go. That's early. So I actually have to quit out of that one. Otherwise, it does some weird things late in the game. Because you're not supposed to be doing this, obviously. So if you don't get a text box to pop up, then it won't give you the final power-up. And not getting the final power up is really bad.
Yeah. Because like if you do it like if it's passable, you just get the text box. But if you do it like perfectly, you get the text box in the middle.
Yeah, that's frame. I think 1 or 2 frames.
Yeah, it's and also something that needs to be said. You can't master that. You have like 1 or 2 attempts to do it. 2 if like you somehow pull off a miracle because of
if you pause really early.
I don't know if it's like input buffer that is the reason why, but it's really
the
bad.
menu like stays on screen for longer than you think, so it doesn't allow you to bring back up the menu.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
Really dumb.
So here we're in market. We've already done 1 skip.
Oh yeah.
Using Sully's ground pound because it will give him. He doesn't get to move during it, but it'll give him air time or extra air. So use that to get a little bit more height at the beginning, which skips the trampoline.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to skip as many trampolines that are fast to skip. But when I returned to this game, I think last year or 2 years ago, something like that, I looked back at all the levels and I was like, wait, we're skipping all these power-ups, but it's actually fast to get them and just use them casually. So I routed in a bunch of them and saved minutes doing things casually, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. Like, were you talking about the iceberg? Or no, hot springs?
Hot springs, yeah. That one saves like 1.5 minutes doing it casually.
Yeah. People used to do some stuff that was really inoptimal.
They use some weird Sully tech. Okay, so here, see if I can get. Oh god, that's weird. I did not get it. I don't know how to do it. So there's a trick where you can jump and it'll give you movement during this cutscene. I'm like 25% on it. I don't know how it works. I just kind of jump and hope that it works.
We call it yep gong.
Yep.
Yep.
Because if you get it, yep gong.
Yeah.
And this is a medal stack. So I got the bronze medal, and then I have like a 1 second window where I can move around, and I collected the last silver token for the silver medal. And it stacks the medals. Oh, I got down. Oh, so during that cutscene, I moved and I got down the hole. That's just basically luck. It's blind movement. That's very fun.
Incredible.
That's very rare also. Alright, and now we get this. Congratulations. Because we collected all the bronze medals. And we have to race Randall, and we don't.
Yep. So we
you
do
can
skip
out, no consequences.
We do skip out on possibly the best soundtrack in the game, though, which is sort of unfortunate.
Yes, it's definitely the best. But now we have the trampoline unlocked. Which makes things a little bit easier for some tokens.
Yeah, what we saw Bam do earlier with the ground pound, that's what you're supposed to do casually, is use the trampoline, but we're fast.
Yeah. Here's the last red nurse. This is our second gold medal out of 12. I believe we were making probably some pretty decent time. Cool. That skips that.
Perfect.
Alright, now we get to go back to downtown. And this is the only time that the trampoline is actually mandatory. There is some stuff that you can do in other levels to get around using the trampoline. But again, a lot of them are routed out because they're just not fast.
Yeah.
I see this cool sub-level that we didn't get to see before on the rooftops. What? 6 spin. Oh, how did that not make it? There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's no way you can get the height for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, people have tried for so long. There is one way, theoretically, but it involves doing some weird out of bounds jumps. It takes like a minute and a half just to do it.
At that point, just use the trampoline, man.
Yeah.
Like,
trampoline just way faster.
Also, I think not too far away from this moment, we're going to see one of the best moments in the run.
Yes. We always look forward to this.
Yep, that's
just throw Mike off the ledge there, and then we collect the token and throw him off the ledge again.
Not bad for a guy with the one eye.
So unfortunately, we can't do anything about that silver medal, but there will be an interesting silver medal trick coming up.
Indeed.
In like two or three levels.
Yeah, the silver medals are probably the most interesting because they always lead you down places you probably wouldn't have checked otherwise.
That's actually too early.
Unfortunately.
And I want the final cutscene. That one you can get away with because it's just a gold medal.
Yeah.
And there's nothing locked behind gold medals, but I want to see the final cutscene, so it only weighs like 5 seconds or something, so not that big of a deal. So now we're back in park, and we have to hit these trash cans again because there's just no fast ooze. The level sucks. But Tim's, what happens when you hit a trash can 20 times?
You get a life token.
Yes. Ridiculous as it is, you get a life for hitting the trash can 20 times.
And unfortunately, there's no way to utilize it in the speedrun. Yeah.
I looked for seeing if you can overflow the trash counter.
What?
But you cannot.
I want to go,
Which is unfortunate, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I want to go.
There, I hit the button.
Come on, dude.
To start the cutscene, and then go back in. Just give the cutscene. I still don't know if that's faster or not. I never timed it, but it looks cool. Ooh, nice. Skip to ledge grab. Alright, I'm going to try a really hard trick here. That is just, you get one attempt at it, and if you don't get it, it's fine. You lose like 1 second to attempt it, or 2. If you get it, you save like 5. I did not have the height. You can skip to the next tier. I get it about half the time, so it's surprisingly consistent, but still looks really cool when you get it. But that one, it's like almost a damage boost, but you don't actually take damage. It's really weird. The barrels act funky. But now we get to use the slide, and these are where all the tokens are. And we are racing this red. And look at that, we're going to beat the red and get all the tokens, because I'm playing a children's game. And this is the one place where this is a consistent sound glitch, and Mike will not say booga. He actually won't say anything for some reason. I don't know why that is, but that's the one place that it can happen, and it will happen every time. You can get sound glitches where sometimes characters won't make sounds, and those are inconsistent, and we don't know why. But there we go, back to the boogas. And this is the last one. Cool. Alright, we are done with the city levels. Now we get to move on to the desert. Yeah. This is where things kind of start getting really interesting.
Yeah, the skill curve on this compared to the other ones is I mean, the snow levels are also kind of hard, but these are
not super hard anymore.
Yeah.
These speedrun wise are some of the hardest levels besides docks.
Yeah. This level was for a very long time notorious for a certain crash that would happen. If you did something the wrong way. It wasn't even a crash.
It was a
soft lock, I meant, yeah.
Yeah. We used to try and get the tokens in a weird order, and only do one pass, kind of, at this level, but I crashed, I think it was something like 15 times in a row. Or not crashed, soft locked 15 times in a row. And then I decided I'm going to reroute this so it doesn't soft lock anymore. And then being faster. Go figure. But the cool thing is there's 4 sub-levels, so we just get to keep going in and out, and it's a lot of vertical movement. I do really like the design of this level. Oops. I need to make sure to get every single ooze.
Yeah.
Otherwise we will not have enough in the end.
Yeah, this is a perfect ooze route, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing in this game.
Yeah, most levels we want to try and get just enough ooze to do whatever the next step is.
I feel like Okay, no. I thought you were gonna do the Mike triple jump thing.
No. There's... you can't do anything with it there. You can't get the token there. Only Sully can.
I swear there's an old route where you got a red ooze there, but...
Oh, you can't. I don't know if you can as Mike. It's not faster, though.
Okay. Either way.
We'll explain the Mike triple jump in Oasis.
Yeah, that's a thing for sure.
That got it. We got another one, yay.
It's a pretty common alternative to the double jump, or I guess it's the infinite jump as Sully, if you're bad like I am, so...
So this is Sphinx, where we have these matching puzzles, I guess. Simon Says. I don't know what you want to call them. It's the same thing every time, which makes it nice because we can route this. But it's also kind of lame because we can route it. But I will be doing another really cool skip here. So on the right there, you can see a ramp. And that ramp, you're supposed to use the speed boost, which is the second power up you get from getting all the desert bronze medals. And there's an invisible wall up here, so you can't just like run up, but we can flutter jump around it, and then get the token. So that one's really cool.
Yeah, that's a really cool use of tech in this game. The flutter jump.
Yeah, it's not used super often. Want to backtrack here to get this one, all these oozes, and then this yellow. And that hammer will hit you if you're too close while you're in this and have you restart the scare. So I always line up on this seam and it'll never attack me. And then we roll. And there, a ground pound off the button. Very specifically because when you ground pound...
The camera?
Yeah, we get an underground camera. No, we ground pound, you get movement afterwards until you land, so we can move during that cutscene. Get a little bit more distance and fall off the ledge. But the game doesn't like us doing that, so it flips the camera underground, because it doesn't know what to do. Thankfully, we can still see where we're going. Should I do the trick here, or should I...
Screw it.
Get the speed boost. Yeah, I'll do the trick.
This is something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's on the return, so it doesn't matter right now. Alright, and there, this is nerve 4. And I set up specifically so that this one is nerve 4, and there was an orange one that we skipped earlier because we didn't have enough ooze. But I'll go back for that. But I need to plan when to do metal skips or pause skips. Kind of use that interchangeably. And this one is, there's no animation after, so it's just better to do it here.
This would be usually where we'd end in the 80% route, but of course, we are not running that.
Alright, so now we get a cool skip, so it actually has to do with Mike ground pounding again, but you can see there's a speed boost over there. We'll go there. I need a lot more ooze first, so just collect a bunch here. That's enough. I'm going to ground pound off the button and get a bunch of distance. And these aren't active. As long as I don't touch roll, we can just run. And then I roll at the last second and Indiana Jones style make it through there.
Incredible. It's
very fun.
That's by far like the best part of the speedrun for this level.
Yeah, this level's pretty boring, honestly.
Yeah.
Except for the ramp jump also. And then I also plan perfectly that I will be getting the silver medal at the very end of this. We get a very quiet room here, so we love the quiet room with the rocks falling. Oh, it's so quiet.
I thought for a second you got sound glitch.
Nah, they just weren't falling near me. Okay. Almost done with the silent room.
Almost.
Okay, here I get to do an interesting skip. So it allows me to save. I quit out, and then I can pause right afterwards. And it'll play a tiny bit of that cutscene for the spawning the red nerve in. But if I quit, then we get to skip most of it. And I had to quit to leave there anyways. So we will see that 3 more times, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They don't save a whole lot of time. In some cases, they actually lose time. Alright, now we go to Oasis, and this level is difficult.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this level can be really brutal, and it also has one of the best soundtracks in the game.
It's very chill.
Yeah.
For such a hard level.
Exactly. It's the complete opposite of how this level actually is. Because
there's a lot of tight jumps. Like jumping on this tree, ooh, that's close. And then we can triple jump here. So if you double jump and then just mash jump as Mike, then you'll get more jumps.
It's completely free, by the way.
Yeah, it's very, very easy.
And
you just gotta mash fast.
It's inconsistent, though, because sometimes you can actually get a quadruple jump, but it's not guaranteed.
You'll almost always get 4 jumps. It's just, they're very close together. So you'll get 3 and then 4 immediately. Alright, now we get to jump up more platforms. If I fall in this water, it will suck. But the desert levels are all about solving little puzzles, and this one is another Simon Says puzzle, but it's random, and I'll save it for last. Almost last. Because of one specific thing. So we go up here, and now we're already to orange, because we left and came back in and got a ton of red oozes. Or just a ton of oozes. We can do a really scary jump here. I'll land on that tree. And then there's a little tiny gap of collision.
Yep.
That you can land on there next to the trampoline, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, and also this is Aladdin. Because of the...
This is what?
This is Aladdin. Because of the carpets.
Yes. Yeah, we have magic carpet, flying carpets now.
This is this
token.
Multiple Disney game.
Another really hard trick. So I took a second to line up there because I need max distance on this bounce. And I'm going to try and grab a token right there and get to this nerve before the cage closes.
This can be really, really tight.
Oh boy! Oh, I've spun. Oh, I actually got it still. Oh no, you're joking. Mike, why'd you run off the edge?
Sometimes you can actually cheese that. If you're close enough, you can still talk to him despite the fact that he's in the cage, I believe.
You have to take the down route. You can't go on the upper route.
Makes sense.
I'll do that here. Let me just jump off here.
This is
for some reason, going like that, it'll clip out of the cage.
Yeah, that's what's most commonly used.
Yeah, that's the old route, but if you can get the token and make it on, which I made it on, it's just, I went too far away from the cage. I tried to jump, but Mike decided no, he wanted to lose me time. Silly Mike. But here I'm going to do another skip after the silver token to play that animation. Then we can go back in. This is why I left, so that was our 4th nerve, and this one's 5. And I specifically have to get this nerve here because it is the only one that actually allows you to pause afterwards. The other ones play an animation immediately after. We'll see if I can get this.
Also, something completely reliant on RNG.
I actually didn't get it. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. Because we get a metal dupe.
Yep.
So it actually tried to play an animation there. After I got the first metal. And for some reason the game's like, oh, animation? I know what to do there. I'll give you another medal.
Yeah.
So that's a metal dupe. So I got 2 medals there. So this run is actually invalid now. But that's fine. We can still finish and we'll only get 1 bug.
You can still get the cutscene, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I get it 1 level earlier though.
Let's go.
So I get to cheat. This is what happens when you get bad RNG, is you have to wait for this one.
Happy this is not unrolled record pace.
Yeah. I got double bad RNG so far, so let's see what happens with the 3rd one.
Yep.
So I do use Sully here. Mike is faster for getting them, but we'll see why. Orange, green, yellow, red. Leaving me with the red again. Okay.
That's the worst RNG.
Yeah, the rest of it was pretty fine because they were closely bunched. But for this red, you have so much time. Like, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna have another little skip here as Sully to abuse the ground pound one last time. In Oasis. More times for sure. Oops. Little off center. Oh gosh.
Camera.
There we go. Cool jump?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Dropped input, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. That didn't take too long to get back there. Couple seconds. We're having fun though, that's all that matters.
I loved this game as a kid.
Oh, I got that. Like 100% of the gold medals.
Okay, this is Tomb. This is probably one of the most intense.
The beginnings, yeah.
Yeah, like this level single-handedly makes Mike only impossible, or not impossible, but like not really good. Yeah, slow, because we're going to see a certain trick here that is solely exclusive, but it saves so much time.
Yes.
Because there is a puzzle section, as we will see.
Yeah, so that block is part of the puzzle.
Yep.
We don't need it.
We're also going to see some crazy tech towards the end of the level.
Yes. We'll get there eventually. So we have to do an infinite jump here. Oh, I missed.
Yeah, that's
So I pressed a little bit too early and it gave me a front flip. And after front flip, you're not allowed to infinite jump.
Yep.
There we go. So you're supposed to use the slingshot, or fling shot actually, which is the 3rd level power up. So this is tomb skip, so we can throw his box on here, pick it up, drop it, and it'll clip solely on top. We can jump on it, clip it into the ground, and then we can use that to clip inside the tomb. Skip the entire puzzle. Oh, good slow get up.
Yeah. Did you already explain how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just a bad throw. I ended up poorly. But now we just get to grab these boxes, put them onto their pedestals, to get to the next section.
Yeah.
We're gonna scare 2 nerves on the way.
Yeah, we just kind of like yeet them over to where they need to be.
Yep. Throwing is faster than walking them all the way over there.
Yep.
But if the host has anything to read, we got a little bit of time here.
Actually, I did have something I wanted to say. I wanted to point out just how close we are to our next goal of $750. We're at $735.21. So thanks everyone who's donated so far. The support has been amazing. As well as I wanted to point out that with our Magical Tetris challenge for the main character, we're pretty much almost neck and neck between Donald and Goofy, with Donald taking the lead at $63.19 and Goofy at $48. So if you have a favored, character that you want to see as the main character, be sure to get your donations in. You can show Minnie some love. But right now, as I mentioned, we have Donald and Goofy in the lead. And I personally really want to see Goofy. So be sure to get it in. Again, you can hit exclamation donate for more information, and I appreciate it so much.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Bam did not get the medal there.
Yeah, if only. No, I medal stacked there. So I collected the silver along with the bronze. Which saves an entire animation. I don't know what you were thinking. Okay, so now we get to... There's 2 more reds. No, 3 more reds. We have all the reds left.
Did not collect the bronze medal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We just didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this camera's always finicky. It does weird things. We have... Oh, we're almost done with the desert, actually. Crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Alright, we have one more trick here. That's another infinite jump, but this one I have to jump 1 time. Yep. Oh, I
unfortunate.
got a fake jump there.
Yeah, that happens a lot. If you
I got another one. What is this? My timing is like a frame early.
Oh yeah, did we say that this game is jank?
That's 3 times that I missed that? That's crazy. Okay, there it is. That's what's supposed to happen. That's a very, very tight jump. But the weird part is that you have to jump once when you exit the tomb. Otherwise, you get no infinite jumps. It will never work. I have no idea why. Oops, missed the gold.
Unfortunate.
The timing there is weird.
Yeah, speaking of timing, as Bam can probably speak to because he has worked on a task for this game, double jumping is really, really bad. If you do it too fast, you'll get 2 single jumps instead of a double jump. So yeah, it's a sick game moment.
Yep. So we also skipped that race again. We got the speed boost, and we used it for 1 level.
Yep.
Good game design. And we will use it once more. That's it. We use it 1 other time now. And it's only because it's in the way. Alright, so now we have to hit this twice. Because we have to cycle the rooms twice. And we go to the one we haven't seen yet. Water level. Or I don't know why it's water, because it's steam. Cool. Ouch. That was movement. So here we'll also get the last token. And I could do an animation skip. I'm not gonna do that. Because it'll be more fun. Hold on. Give me a sec. We gotta watch the animation first. I could have skipped this, but it would be more fun if I just run Mike off the edge.
Okay, these nerves do be trolling though. I mean, look at the sunglasses.
This one's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of them have little silly gimmicks to them. Just fun.
Yeah. I do like that part.
There we go. Okay, and now we are done with desert.
Let's go.
One
now
more
we're
level
on to,
set.
Snow, I guess you could call it.
Arctic, yeah.
Arctic, yeah. I used to call it snow, just like I used to call desert sand and...
I mean, it makes sense. With the But that means city is asphalt?
Yeah. Basically. I think I called it urban, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it is technically called urban. I don't know, but this is Hot Springs. Hot Springs is cycle-based. And we're gonna miss cycles. Because they're ridiculously hard to hit.
Yeah.
Especially in 100%.
Bam already missed the cycle there by doing that spin. This is how tight it is.
Essentially. A scary little jump there to get that right. Oh, I didn't make this cycle, so now we have to wait. There we go. Grab the token. Alright, a lot of these levels we will be returning to. Are there any that we don't return to? No, we return to them all. So, you'll get to see all these levels once again. But completely different. So that cycle is what we try to hit at the very end there. It's just luck, basically.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, this is the level we were talking about earlier with the casual route actually being the best route.
Yeah, we'll get into that in the or the cleanup section of it.
Yep.
But it used to be done in one pass through, and it was very, very slow. But everybody did it because that's what they thought was fast.
Yeah. And then Bam came back and destroyed it.
Yep. So there I leave and come back in just to get this one nerve faster, and it saves like 7 seconds. But that's kind of a lot of time save. Don't exit the game. That would have closed the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that was scary. Okay, I forget where we go to Iceberg now. Okay, got a little bit screwed up there. Yeah, Iceberg is another one where we will just do the any percent route and then come back later. But we got to make sure to get a lot of ooze. It'll make the second time coming through this way faster. So especially here, just got to make sure we collect everything. Stomp on his head. These snowmen are pretty ruthless. They throw snowballs at you, and if they hit you during the scare, you have to restart the scare.
These snowmen are pretty troll.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. That was something that can happen.
Yeah. I landed on top of the nerve, and you can't stand on them, so it just pushed me off into the water. And here we actually get a death warp.
Yep.
After this, I'm just going to jump into the water on the left. And we'll see where it puts me. And I'm going to grab these 2 oozes real quick.
Important. Very important.
Oh, look at that. We're back at the start. Right next to this yellow.
Incredible. I believe I won't get into that right now.
And then green is the last one, so we'll get a metal skip here. This one's scary because the spring will be in the wall. Hold on. Cool, got it. So I use a visual cue of a spring that comes out of the nerve to know if I timed it correctly. That's how I have been like, oh, I didn't get it and was able to just leave or play the animation. But that one, the spring clips into the geometry and you just can't see. So it's a little bit scary. You know your timings. It's not too bad. How did I get a roll there? Okay.
Oh yeah. For the longest time, this has probably been the worst level in the speedrun.
Yeah, this one has moving platforms, and moving platforms in a 3D game are hard.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm going to do something kind of crazy. That it used to be super crazy, but it's not too bad anymore. But if I jump off here and grab this red, and I make the same exact cycle.
Yeah.
It's a little scary at first, but when you put in a lot of hours into the game, not too bad.
Second nature, and here we go.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
All right, we're coming up to another one. Say it if you know it, chat.
Woohoo!
I'm not gonna do this one because it screws up timings.
Come on. Just
It makes it
give us
weird
one
for
more.
this middle. Okay, I got the
Woohoo!
token. I needed the token. That one can be weird and it'll give you late jumps and you'll just completely whiff. So I had to make sure that I got that token, but we're good. All right, here comes another one. What's he gonna say? Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Every time, so good.
That's
And
so
once more
good.
for the fans. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
All right, that's all the tokens there. That was
Well, it's
good. I'm glad I got them all.
What's kind of lame there is if you use
Oh, I lost
Sully.
audio for me.
Oh,
I don't know if the game
We
lost
good?
audio on that end. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, you can. My
Yeah.
game lost audio somehow.
You were cutting out a lot for a second. I was getting
Weird.
afraid it was on my end.
I don't know. I can't hear the game. I don't know if Stream can hear game. If they can't, then I apologize.
I
I
could
don't know how
never
to-
hear a game.
Fix that. But hopefully they can. It's just a bug on my end.
Let's hope. But that did kind of take the attention away from what Bam just did there, which is another use of the triple jump. Basically what he did there was use the triple jump in order to go from one platform to the other. Skip having to do a cycle again. Very fast.
And I got the the deaf token pause kiss. That's pretty good.
And now Bam's cam is frozen?
Oh yeah, my cam completely turned off.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I can fix these things. Apologies to the people running this.
Yeah.
Some weird tech issues that I don't know how they happened.
Yeah.
Might have to do with my headphones have been getting some weird issues right now.
Unfortunate that we're experiencing these issues, but
Yeah. As long as the gameplay is showing, I would say we just keep going.
yeah, basically.
We're pretty close to the end anyways.
Yeah, show me Booga.
Give me Booga or give me Booga.
Yeah, the gameplay looks good, so
Okay.
I'm
Well,
enjoying the stream, so I'm sure everyone else is too.
and then we'll just continue
Yeah.
through the issues. Marathons
let's
have issues.
go.
It happens. Nothing's perfect. So here I'm gonna try. Okay, you can make that in a double jump with Mike. A lot of people
Yeah.
use Sully to do an infinite jump, which it makes it a lot easier. But Mike is faster.
Yeah, that is a lot harder than it may initially look. Before what you would do is you would do the triple jump and use that to get there.
Okay,
I'll
we
s-
can. Yes, I do see the message. We can try and fix audio.
Yeah, is it possible we to take a quick tick break? Try to see if we can work it out.
Yep.
All right.
Let's just do
So
it.
then we'll take a quick break, everyone. All right, everyone, thanks for your patience with technical difficulties. It looks like we're back, so we're ready for you.
All right. And here we go again. Okay, so I had to save and quit, but it's fine. I got one extra red ooze, so you guys did not miss much. So here we can just actually skip going around stairs there, which is kind of cool. It's a little bit of a mic jump. Mic moments.
We do our mic moments. Booga.
Gonna collect this token. And I quit out, and now we get the last power up.
Yep.
Slingshot is the most broken. Oops. That's a mailbox.
Oh, that's a mailbox, yeah. So because you had to save there, nothing will be changed, right? Like you'll still be in the same state. Okay. I was just making sure. So either way,
so we used to do some weird Sully infinite jumps up slopes, but now we just use the slingshot.
Yeah. It was kind of fun to watch though. The infinite jumps.
Yeah, there were some interesting ones. That definitely made me question things, but I don't know how I missed that. Okay, but now we get to try and skip this animation. Cool. Easy. Go back in for the last one. Last red here. Just have to trigger him. We can't scare him there, he's just too fast.
Oh yeah, this is a really cool part. He's swimming.
It swims over to us and then we just wait here to scare it. And we're almost done with the shack. There's 3 more level cleanups to do.
Sugar shack.
Okay. Now I'm going to do iceberg. And now we get the newest route and one of the craziest things in the entire game.
I think I know what this is, but I'm not completely sure.
I hope he does. So I'm gonna collect as much ooze as possible. And here, we're gonna try and get Mike to die. Oh, he didn't die. Weird. Well, I'm to this part, and thankfully Mike can just clip through the wall. And that was our only out of bounds.
Yeah, and Turies are not that far out in this level, so you can just kind of get in there like that.
Yeah, it's rare that Mike can get to these spots, because all the interiors are actually loaded in out of bounds, but just hidden. Oh, which way do I go? This way. Okay. You can turn around with the camera there. So this is the only one that Mike can actually reach. It was found with Sully to get there a long time ago. But Sully can't clip in, no matter how hard I've tried. But I tried the other day with Mike and it was like, oh wait, he can just clip in? Okay, cool. This is like 3 seconds faster.
Mike is superior.
It's very interesting, but it's such a fun trick.
It is, yeah. What we used to have to do is we'd have to do the intended way with the freaking speed pass.
Yeah, there's some speed boost thing.
Oh yeah, and
and
this clock enemies, they get in the way and they can just ruin everything with that.
Yeah,
so
they
the
will
fact
walk in front of the speed boost and kill all your speed, and then you can't make the cycle and you can't make it into the igloo.
Exactly. So it's a good thing that we found that out of bounds, because it's that much more consistent.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very hard either.
No, it's very easy as long as you can triple jump. It's super fun how easy it is.
I can't mass fast enough to triple jump. It's too hard.
There we go. Alright, 2 left. And I'm gonna do hot springs because I have to save... Oh, nice collision. Weird.
Let's go.
I have to save the ski lift for last, for a very specific trick.
Yeah, literally...
It saves a ton of time.
There are a couple things that happen in that level that literally decide the entire run, really.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Well, that and I guess the actual ski slopes,
Yeah.
where you can miss the one token randomly. Ah, go Mike. Gotta make the cycle. Alright. That's all the red is. Cool camera.
Really interesting camera. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Unique.
Yeah, what happens is the camera locks in on Mike when I start the scare, and then he slipped off the edge, and so it just positioned up super low.
Oh, does you? That's interesting.
That can happen in some very weird ways. I've gotten it where neither the nerve or Sully was on screen. It was just nothing. It's like, this is weird. So before we used to do some infinite jumps to like get up to a higher level, and then more infinite jumps, and then a frame perfect infinite jump out of a trampoline. All of that was Sully. And now we can just use these speed boosts. And this like it saves a minute and a half doing this casually.
And it's funny just to think that someone doing it the casual way beats out an extremely optimized speedrun.
Yep.
Imagine that's how it was like for a while.
It was very frustrating, especially being... We used to put this at the first one as of the Arctic levels that we did, because it was so brutal. But you spend 35 minutes getting there, and then you have to perform a really hard trick. For like 3 of them back to back, and it's like... It just wasn't fun. It was so hard. Oh, don't quit out there.
That would have been really bad.
We're fine. We're fine.
Yep.
Alright, this is
I
the
love
last
this part.
move here.
You just take a huge jump, it's so satisfying.
Yep. Onto the ice, which is slippery, but not hard to control.
Exactly.
Cool. Alright. And now we get to go back to our favorite level, ski lift.
Yep.
And finish this out.
Killing run since the game's inception.
So there's 3 red nerves, and it's all we have to get here. But surprise, we're actually gonna have to leave and come back in.
Yep. That's the interesting part.
And if we don't, then we lose. I think it's something like a minute. For literally 1 button press. Yeah, 1 button. Huh. Oh, and I missed it. That's double bad. Alright.
Wow. So what I was saying earlier... Oh hey, it's my profile picture.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't lose a whole minute, it's maybe like 20 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you can see we were supposed to leave, and it would not... I don't know what I'm even doing. It would not play that animation.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm already...
Oh gosh.
We're in too deep. I need to be Sully. For one thing. Just for the meme.
Yeah, so... What sort of happened is we should have not grabbed that token, and this would be the last nervous scare, and therefore the end of the speedrun, but of course, unfortunately, what happened to Bam there happened.
A couple mistakes back to back. Pretty funny. Thankfully, we can get there with Sully pretty easily. And now we can scare them. But this is the last one, so timing will end once we collect the token. Or collect the medal.
Yep. As soon as that.
Alright, put this in here. And... time. Alright. Yeah.
Hey.
We gotta do the pose.
We will
Awesome.
love that. Love the pose.
When a monster truly exceeds the expectation.
And that is
Thank
Monster
you
Sync
so
Scream Team
much.
100%.
Today I present to you
I had such a blast watching this game, and thank you so much for running this for us all. It was so much fun. Where can we find you all at?
I am on Twitch at Bamford. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch as _Tims II. And I think that's pretty much it.
Henceforth, you will be
Oh wait,
known
my
as
SRC is also 97 Tims, I guess. That also.
and will be entitled to all
Yeah.
I'm also Bamford on Twitch. Or, not Twitch, SRC. But
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to this game community. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of carried them through all the tricks, but no, they're very fun.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Well, thank you again so much, and thank you for joining us. And with that, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll head back to intermission while we set up for the next run. Thank you again to everyone who donated as well. Appreciate it so much. It's been really fun hosting so far, so thank you. All right, everyone. I hope we can give it up again for that great run. No problem at all. Apologize for seeing what's here next up on deck. We have Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Adventures in Magic Kingdom, and Disney's Atlantis: The Lost Empire. So I think this is a great time if you want to get up, stretch, and hydrate. We have plenty more fun coming. And yeah, stick around. As a reminder again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the fastest place on Earth. This is the world's first Disney-only speedrunning marathon for Disney and Disney Extended Universe games. Make sure to join our Discord and follow us on Twitter at Fastest Place to get updates about future runs and events. And with that, I want to thank everyone for having me. I've had a blast, and it's been a great ride so far, and I'm super excited for the rest of our marathon. So I will be leaving you, but it was a pleasure of hosting for you all tonight, and I'd like to introduce our next host, who is Medicine. And with that, this is LinearC signing out. It's been great, and I can't wait to watch the rest of the marathon with you all. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks so much, LinearC, and thank you to everybody who's done runs. I am Medicine, she, her, and I am absolutely delighted to be with you guys for the next couple of hours for the awesome runs we have in the schedule tonight. If you are just joining us, welcome to the fastest place on Earth. This is the world's first Disney-only speedrunning marathon for Disney and Disney Extended Universe games. Make sure to join our Discord and follow us on Twitter at Fastest Place to get updates about future runs and events. We're so thankful to be hosted by No Glitches Allowed. Their next event is coming up in December for No Holidays Allowed, and submissions open on October 1st. This event is open to all kinds of speedruns and showcases that runners have to offer, not just glitchless runs. If you're interested in finding out more, make sure to join their Discord and follow their Twitter at NoGlitches to get updates about future events. And while we're here to enjoy some absolutely awesome runs, one of the things we need to keep in mind is this is a charity stream, right? So the fastest place on earth is raising money for Prism, an LGBTQ plus charity in Southern Florida. Prism provides LGBTQ inclusive education and sexual health resources for youth ages 15 to 24 in Southern Florida. The recent Don't Say Gay bill makes LGBTQ inclusive education and resources hard to access for the Florida community. This organization works to combat that bill with openness and inclusivity to all. Type !donate in chat to donate and !Prism for more information about the charity. And everyone, we are so close to hitting that goal if we have not hit it already. So yeah, we were very close to that $750 goal. I know that we already blew past the original 500, so thank you everybody. Even if you're just watching, you're in the chat, we appreciate you, and we appreciate you spending your time with us today.
Strangers, believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools, baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf.